Alright, Shalom. I want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakwadash, the honors of the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to all the Akim pushing this truth with sincerity. Okay, doing a quick video through the spirit. Alright, who's watching that movie, Dead Presidents, rewatch that. Okay. And see, the thing is, man, Esau has tampered with the minds of Jake with this whole money system, what money is, okay, the benefits of having it. Okay, of course we need money. Okay, we need a means to make a living. Okay, but like I said, the way Esau has corrupted the minds of the people, man, they are in a state where they'll do anything for some money. Okay. And then when you grow up in poverty, okay, it's all psychological too, because, you grow up in poverty, okay, then you see these rich Edomite folks, they living good, they happy, they got the white picket fence, but here it is, you in the projects or the slums, rats and roaches, okay, all types of other, oppressed ways. Here they eating Frosted Flakes and you eating fucking cornflakes. You know what I'm saying? We all been there, man. We know, pretty much majority of us know what it's like to struggle here in America. Okay. Now, this video is pretty much going into the dollar. Okay. And only, the spirit led me to this because I'm like, here it is, Jake, doing all this shit for some money. All right. When in all actuality, this ain't even real fucking money. This is a FRN. You hear men like Apostle Gabar going to this a lot. The FRN notes. Okay. So we're just going to read up on it just to show Jake, like, listen, man, the shit you chasing ain't even worth chasing, man. Like I said, of course we got to eat. We got to, you know what I'm saying? Do what we got to do. But what you think is riches ain't real riches, man. I mean, first and foremost, the riches are these scriptures, man. It's just truth. Okay, the scriptures say, I know your poverty, but thou art rich. Rich in what? The knowledge of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. Now let's just read some of this. Okay. FRN, Federal Reserve Note. Federal Reserve Notes, also United States bank notes, are currently issued banknotes of the United States dollar. The United States Bureau of Engraving and Printing produces the notes under the authority of the Federal Reserve Act of 1913. Okay, so this is pretty much when the FRN start coming into play. Okay, because prior to that, you had gold certificates, okay, or dollars backed by gold. Okay, because here it is. I mean, we know the scriptures. But everybody knows that the real money, okay, in a physical form would be gold or silver, okay? Simple, all right? It says, and issues from the Federal Reserve banks at the discretion, of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. The Reserve banks then circulate the notes to their member banks, at which point they become liabilities of the Reserve banks and obligation of the United States. Yeah, so you got all your Chases, Huntingtons, all these different sects, you know what I'm saying? Different organizations, bank organizations, etc. Okay, which they all come from the Reserve banks. Okay, the Reserve banks. Okay. Now, it was another part I want to read. This is federal, paragraph 2. It says Federal Reserve notes are legal tender. See what that means, legal tender. Legal tender is a form of money that courts of law are required to recognize as satisfactory payment for any monetary debt. Okay? Yeah, for any monetary debt. All right? Each jurisdiction determines what is legal tender. But essentially is anything which, when offered, tendered, in payment of a debt extinguishes the debt. There's no obligation on the creditor or accept the tender payment, but the act of tendering the payment in legal tender discharges the debt. Yeah, so it's a debt note, okay? It's a note that, you know what I'm saying? It's no longer a gold note or a gold certificate. It's a debt note now. It's a note that can take you out of debt, okay? Because here, man, this whole system is fucked, man. Let's go back. Well, let's go back. This is crazy. Since Federal Reserve notes are legal tender with the words, this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private, printed on each note. The notes are backed by financial assets that the Federal Reserve banks pledge as collateral, which are mainly Treasury securities, Treasury securities, all right, and mortgage agency securities that they purchase on the open market by fiat payment. Wow. Oh, let's read that again a little bit. Try to break it down a little bit. Hold on, let me see. Federal Reserve notes are legal tender with the words, this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. Legal tender, we went over that, all right? It's a debt, all right? A debt note, okay? Or a note that is able to pay off debt, okay? Printed on each note, the notes are backed by financial assets that the Federal Reserve Bank, it says the notes, this is what the money we got is backed by. The notes are backed by financial assets that the Federal Reserve banks pledge as collateral, which are mainly Treasury securities. Am I saying it right? I hope I am. United States Treasury securities, also called treasuries, are government debt instruments issued by the United States Department of the Treasury to finance government spending. In addition to taxation, since 2012, U.S. government debt has been managed by the Bureau of the Fiscal Service, succeeding the Bureau of the Public Debt. So this whole money system is all fucked up, okay? All fucked up, man, okay? It like I said, it's just a big loophole, okay? That's just constant. It's just all over the place, man. When it should be simple, gold and silver trade, measure weights, okay? Like it was in the ancient days, man, okay? But here it is. Like I said, this is something that Jake, all right, fights tooth and nail over, ready to rob and kill over, okay? But here it is. It's not even real fucking money, all right? You know, like I said, Jake, you know, need what they need, but it's not even real money, man, okay? It says, which mainly are Treasury securities and mortgage agency securities that they purchase on the open market by fiat payment. Fiat payment is a type of currency that is not backed by a commodity, such as gold or silver. Yeah, so here it is. Hold on, let me keep reading. It is typically designated by the issuing government to be legal tender and is authorized by government regulation since the end of the Bretton Woods system in 1971. The major currencies in the world are fiat money. Yeah, so this thing, where's all the real money at? Where's all the real money? Where's all the real currency at? Where'd it go? Okay, because this is what it used to be. Okay, this is gold certificate, United States. Gold certificates were issued by the United States Treasury. So this is when the United States really had money, real money. Okay, as a form of representative. All right, I don't know why, Jake. Hey, damn demons, man. Representative money from 1865 to 1933, while the United States observed a gold standard. Okay, so we read here what fiat currency is. Okay, All right, backed by a commodity. You should know what a commodity is. All right. In economics, a commodity is an economic good, usually a resource that specifically has full or substantial fungibility. That is, the market treats instances of the good as equivalent or nearly so, with no regard to who produced them. Okay, just goods pretty much. All right. But like I said, fiat is not backed by no commodity or a commodity such as gold or silver. Okay, which this is what the standard used to be. See what the gold standard. Let's say a gold standard is a monetary system in which the standard economic unit of account is based on a fixed quantity of gold. So this is real money, man. The gold standard was the basis for the international monetary system from the 1870s to the early 1920s, and from the late 20s to 1932, as well as from 1944 until 1971, when the United States laterally terminated convertibility of the U.S. dollar to gold, effectively ending in Bretton Woods system. Many states nonetheless hold substantial gold reserves. Yeah, so like I said, when the United States unilaterally terminated convertibility of the U.S. dollar to gold. Yeah, so you used to be able to take the gold in and take the dollar in or the certificate and go and get gold for it. Why was that? Because gold was real money. Okay, it was easier for them to just, create these certificates, these bills to, because, it was easier. It was, it was easier to deal with the bills than to deal with the gold. You know what I'm saying? You just, and, for the, theft and all that, you know what I'm saying? Here's a certificate. Okay, But let's see what else we got. Okay, but yeah, just going to the money a little bit, man. Listen, with Jake taking risk over and all that shit, man, it ain't worth it. Like I said, it's inspired by that movie Dead Presidents. Okay, because I'm like, damn, they did all that for that money, but here it is. This money not even real money. It said, is money backed by gold or silver? It said no. Over the past century, governments have moved away from the gold standard. Currencies now are almost universally backed by the governments that issue them. An example of fiat currency is the dollar. The U.S. government officially ended the relationship between gold and the dollar in 1976. I wonder why. And like I said, I wonder where all that gold went. Where'd all that gold go? I want to know if everybody who had gold certificates at that time was able to go and get all the gold that they had saved up in their savings or whatnot. Because that's what money was. That's what it was backed by. That's what that certificate, that bill was backed by. That gold. So people had all this saved. So if they were saving their gold notes, whatever the case was, whatever the case may be, okay, then they should have been able to go in, turn all that into them bills into gold. So where'd all that gold go? I wonder. You know what I'm saying? But we know where it went and we know who got it. Them top banker flamies, man. The ones who own the money. Okay? But yep, that's it. I'm gonna just grab a scripture. This is 1 Timothy 6, verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. See, you could have money, you could get money, but it says the love of money. Okay? When you really willing to sacrifice, take risk, do wicked shit, covet, okay, and all that shit over money, then that's when it's the problem. Because like I said, it's the root of all evil. Because when you chasing money, man, you willing to do anything for it. Anything for it, man. Okay? Niggas is killing motherfuckers for money. The nigga Nate Boone Craft, I watched that nigga's interview. That nigga said, I love money more than I love myself. I'm like, hells nah, man. That's some fucking crazy shit to say. Nigga said he loved money more than he loved himself. You know? Hey, nah. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Yeah, you got people in this truth who using this truth to get monetary gain, man. Fucks that. Get you a fucking job, man. Okay? Shit, I do concrete, man. We need help. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I never understood if you have a faith or belief in something. What does it have to do with any type of game but spiritual game? You know? So that's it, man. All right, just a little quick, you know, put Jake's mind in the thinking tank. You know, whoever may receive this. Okay, of course, brothers know the deal. Okay, but just going into the money, how it's all funny. Okay, Lord's will is edifying. Call Haloyam La. Yahweh Bashim, Shah Bashim, Kakadash, Shalom.